And welcome back, everybody. Adjusting mic, ha, hit, ha. Still peaking. Oh my god, why does my game keep resetting? Hello. Hello. How is everyone? Welcome back, my lovely dreamers, to our wonderful and comfy and cozy Akashic Records. How are we doing today? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Oh, my lips are very chapped. Hang on a minute. Yeah, if only my lips weren't bleeding earlier for weird ADHD reasons. Hello again. Too loud? Too loud? Ah! Okay, cool. You figured out how to bitch slap Elden Ring's anti-cheat out of your life. Oh, good. I hope that improves your, I hope that improves your frame rate and performance. Valor, I was saying welcome back because, you know, we're back in the stream, you know? So it's like, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back for another stream, in fact. That's me. That's what's happening. That's what I was saying. I wasn't mysteriously streaming when nobody was watching and just like coming back from a break. No. Nothing like that. In fact, I wouldn't want to do that because I like you guys and you guys are half the reason, most of the reason, in fact, why I do this. I may want to revisit my audio mixer someday. By someday, I mean right now. I'm doing it right now because I'm fidgety and finicky. What the hell is Touhou? That is a bit of a loaded question. Touhou is a very, very long-running franchise of games, anime, some manga, etc., etc., etc. It's a very old and very expansive IP of games that started out with bullet hell games, kind of like really put bullet hell on the map for most people outside of the small dedicated members of the genre. And it's got a very expansive universe and is known for having excellent music. Which the most of the music that Immortal actually posts about is Touhou related. And they shared me during the Tarkov stream an orchestral playlist of basically a lot of covers of Touhou music. There we go. And welcome back, Star. Hi. Happy birthday. Everybody who hasn't said happy birthday should say happy birthday, happy birthday. I expect you guys to do the same when it's eventually my birthday. Assuming I am, of course, still streaming by then, which I sure as hell hope I am. Well, you never know. I could get struck by lightning or hit by a car or something. Yeah. Yo, I do not remember that being that loud. Okay. That woke me up. Yes, as a treat. Alright, well, let's not waste any more time. Discord's telling me about hunt trains, and I keep thinking that I have an important message every time I see that ping. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? Since we're here. Oh.
We are looking at how to pronounce
Sorry, just throwing random videos at you. I was wanting to look up how to pronounce the cop's name in Coffee Talk because I've never seen a name like that before, and I don't know how to say it. And apparently, Google has no idea what the name is. It's trying to autocorrect me into something else. So this might just be like a name. Might just be a name that's like in universe. So I'm just gonna, let's see. This is the closest thing.
Georgia.
Okay, Georgie it is, I guess. Good enough. Close enough. All right. Cool. Now then, where were we? Ha! You. There we go. Get it nicely sized. Hello, Lanson. Everybody say hi to Lance. And let us... ha. Alright, it's all tapped, so you can't hear it anyway. Ha! OBS? You okay? Coffee talk? Ah! There we go. I just had to complain. Yes. Hello, Lanson. Everybody loves Lance more than me, and I know it now. Actually, hang on. What was the... Wow, we're almost like a third of the way through the game. I guess we probably won't be doing this for very many streams then. I'm really curious what endless mode is about, though. We'll have to check that out once we're actually done with the real game. Hiya! Okay. Right, we were starting at a fresh day. I wonder if it's just a never-ending story. What's Falcor gonna have to say about that? Oh, right, I had to, like, move stream. I had to move chat around a whole bunch, because it's, like, weird. It's gonna be blocking somebody's face. Somebody's gonna be real unlucky. Anyway. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Gala's coming. After his shift. It's pretty empty here. You're our first customer tonight. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say our, when obviously there's only you here. Oh. I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. That's so valid. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Do you have any blood? Sorry, sir, but we don't. You think he's pretty? I don't know. I think he's alright. He's got very pretty eyes, but his hair is a little whack. The whole black and white skunk look can work, but I don't know. His hair is like the wrong kind of fluffy, you know? It looks like he just used a lot of hair gel on it. He's a vampire, of course he has nice eyes. Yes, You don't know any other vampires, do you? Vampires with nice eyes? Whatever could that comment mean, I wonder? Yeah, the eyes are doing it for you. Come on, did you think I was serious? Oh. Nah, give me a ginger green tea, but make sure it's very warm and bitter. Okay. So it needs to be warm and bitter. Gotta go back to work. Alright, Valor. Feel free to tune in when you can. We'll miss you. I don't like where chat is. Put it there. I feel like any combination of ginger and green tea is gonna be fine. Oh. Well, that's not what you want. There we go. Green tea with lots of ginger. Ginger green tea. Yeah. Your drink is ready. Let's see. Good. Glad you liked it. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, ask away. You said you're here for work? Yes. For a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I can never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something as honorable as that. Oh, you're a scoundrel, are you? Huh? And then, are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal. In case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. You're an accountant. Is that it? You're an accountant on a business trip. Don't say crypto. Yes! Oh my god. What should be a crypto bro? No, are we sure that's not, are you sure Bailey's isn't, like, doing crypto on the side, maybe? Cause that makes sense for him. Oh, right! You could just look at the thing. He's a model. He did, but failed. Yeah, I forgot he's a model. Part of the Lost Angels Agency, old enough yet still seeking the truth and purpose in life. Huh. Then what is it? Guess. You travel a lot, more or less. You befriended a startup founder. So I assume you either have your own startup, or you work in some kind of investment agency. I used to, but not anymore. That startup founder, he's just a friend. Then, no. What do you do? I've had many career paths in my life. Oh my god, all I had to do was look at my phone to know. They got boring after a while. So right now, I'm a model. I didn't expect that. I mean, I did, but I guess Barista Valkyrie didn't. But you have the looks and the figure, so I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skincare products? No way. Vampire models. We are naturally good-looking. Skin paler than an elf's, but we don't have those annoying pointy ears. What's wrong with the ears? Which makes us basically a bunch of good-looking, living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age? To be honest, if you're immortal, then you can network your ass off and make a ton of it in the entertainment industry as a whole. Seriously? You had all the time in the world and you were just immortal. It's like you could pick any industry and then just obsess over it and like get to know everybody who comes in and out of that industry and network with them. And if you were a vampire, you would naturally be probably very naturally magnetic, and you would probably have a much easier time with getting other people to like you and earning favors from people. Isn't that false advertising? Nah. Don't be naive. If it's a matter of circumstance and perspective, advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought of it that way. Still kind of false advertising, but that's what advertising is about. So I guess that's what it means. How long have you been modeling? No, not long. Not much more than 30 years. Wow. You and your family is just always friends with whoever in the industry you wanted to work with, yeah? Ooh, someone new. Good evening! Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person, if you can. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. Dude... Not gonna lie, our protagonist, our perspective character is a little prissy. Not gonna lie. Anybody else getting the sense of that here? You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey, you look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. You're a rich girl. Yes, you're right. I'm a rich girl who's just running a coffee shop for the sake of it. Like, yeah, I guess that's gonna be a little on the prissy side. This is my default state. She only has 2 states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what were you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? I'm a model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling? That's a long time. Not for me. It's true. It's like, that's the other cool thing about being immortal. You can spend as much time as you want mastering any skill. And, like, yeah, in just a blink of an eye, you'll be able to make yourself more proficient at something than a mortal might be able to achieve in most of their lifespan. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's the writing so far? It's okay. But I'm stuck and in need of a warm drink. So bring me something, please. Coffee? Nah. I need to take it slow tonight. Maybe something warm and sweet without coffee. You know... Oh, she's getting hot cocoa. Absolutely. Anyway, I like that you refer to the barista... I almost said bartender. I like that you refer to the barista character as Ku. Because I like cooteres, but I don't like prissy bitches. So I prefer to look at myself that way instead. Well, that's not gonna work. But tea's got caffeine in it. So is green tea. I guess it doesn't technically have coffee. Tea with milk and honey? Or maybe tea with lots of honey? Or maybe just lots of cocoa. I'll go with tea with honey. It's warm and sweet. I don't have any other, like, warm ingredients. Honey tea. wish I could serve something more exciting, but here you go. A warm, sweet drink ready. Nice. A perfect drink to end a day. Glad you liked it. It's gonna keep you awake all night. So, you're a writer. Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers, but I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. Slice of life novels, kind of a rough genre. So, not fantasy or sci-fi. How do you do fantasy in a fantasy world? I'm still not sure. Probably let it be normal slice of life. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. Probably just put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine, even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. Yeah, I mean, sci-fi would probably go pretty well in a fantasy world, but like, I feel like that's the thing you gotta do, is like you gotta do the inverse of fantasy. Problems will still appear anyway. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can they be racist without other races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. Too real. Too real. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will still stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. Too real. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for, anyway. Painting the what ifs and commenting on life as it is now. Yeah. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out. And I'll fly back here to have it signed. Oh, thank you. Oh. Can I help you? My goodness. One sec. I have been unabducted. Hello. Well, who's next? Oh, hey, it's Lua. I like that now that all the characters have been introduced with like the people that they know, we're getting chances to interact with them individually a bit more. That's good. Good evening, Miss Lua. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself? Yeah, I just finished a meeting. I needed an escape from my coworkers, so I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? That's very dynamic, I like it. To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea, thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is there a problem? No, it's nothing. Sorry. Then a cup of green tea latte, please. That's probably green tea and steamed milk, isn't it? There's no way you need coffee in that. Yeah, green tea latte. Green tea, milk, milk. Devil wife showed up where you got Taco Bell, yep. Alright. Now for the hard part, the latte art. Oof. There you go, oof. Your green tea latte is ready. Thank you. I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. Draw lance foot with devil horns. Okay, maybe I'll do that next time. I'll try. It'll look terrible. By the way, about Bailey's, has he visited this place again? After our last meeting? Not that I know of. He hasn't. Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please don't worry about that. Who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Yeah, jerky pointy ears are good. They're a nice effect. Bailey's is... or was, I don't know, my boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. I don't give a shit. Air out your baggage, whatever. Do your thing. I'm just here to throw coffee at you. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus, and he's an elf. The usual racist problems, then. Psst, have some manners, old man. What do you mean? Chill, Freya. It's fine. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started. It's alright. Bayless and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close, and usually they're supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times, I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we would just keep going. Just the same as we've been for the last 10 years. 10 years? So you've been together for 10 years as a couple. And he's suggesting that both of you just go on as usual. I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years... that was out familial approval, right? Wait, your horns go... Oh yeah, I think they do, like when she emotes. Well, yes. But I want a relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem then? It's not that simple. Will his family will disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you, even if he has to leave his family. Yes. Problem solved then. Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him, make a family of your own. It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Lua, did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes? No? Maybe a little bit. We didn't think it would get this far. From what I can see, you're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. Old man, stop talking. Lua, if I may ask, do you want to marry Bailey's? I love him. Of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish. Because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well, that's difficult. So, you're voicing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That's blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. That's not what that means! That's not what that phrase means. It is blood. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. The people you choose are more important than the people you're born with. I get so salty about that one whenever I see it used wrong. It's... yeah. It literally means the opposite of what you're suggesting here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know. Some are. Not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No. They always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will appear and grant your wishes. Like the customer's always right quote that no one finishes. What is the full quote? I didn't actually know that there was more to that. Actually, maybe I did, but I forgot. Yeah, like curiosity killed the cat. That's a really big one. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. It's a whole other thing if you say the full saying. I don't remember what the real word is. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices, and you choose which one is the best for you. Pretty simple. I'm sorry, I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua. I will. Customers always right in matters of taste. That's right! Yes! I remember that now. And the customer is wrong about basically everything else. Bye. You were super harsh, old man. She needed to hear it. But you agree with me, don't you? Well... You didn't have to say it so harshly, you know. Again, she needed to hear that. What are you doing here by yourself, anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. Oh. Ah, there he is. The boy! Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gala. How are you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What'd you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts. Harshly. To someone that needed it. But not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened. What are you having this evening, sir? Do you remember my Fury remedy? I mentioned it a couple days ago. The one with ginger and caffeine? Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it is? Sure. Should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger, and... I'm still not sure what the last one might be. Yeah, poor guy. I wonder how he actually gets all the scratches. Alright, it's cats, isn't it? Doesn't he have cats? Yeah, he really likes cats. That's gotta be it. Okay, I'll try experimenting with it. You'll know when you get it right. Well, I was gonna try, Oh, I apparently don't have any tea drinks? What? 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 I've served so many tea drinks. Okay. Tea, ginger, lemon? There was maybe it was a coffee drink, but there was a recipe that we made before. You should rename the game Tea Talk. Yes. Literally just ginger lemon tea. I don't know if we can do any better though. Like, hang on a minute. So we could do tea, ginger, lemon, or tea, ginger, honey, or tea, ginger, milk, basically. Because we can't do any more bases. I'm willing to waste a few. Looks like hot Dr. Pepper. Don't mock hot Dr. Pepper. This is ginger milk tea. Tea, honey, lemon. Well, it's gotta have ginger in it. I'm gonna go with tea, ginger, lemon. Ginger. Just tea with a lot of ginger. No tea, just ginger. Okay, I'll try this. I guess there's only like one other combination that we can do with our current ingredients, which is tea, ginger, honey. All right, how's this? What? I just got an achievement for serving the wrong drink. I'm so sorry. Did I just guess wrong? I'm 100% sure this is not the remedy I would need. Well, we never figured that out. We're just shooting in the dark here, and you're upset with me that I don't have precognitive abilities. Whatever. Let me try brewing another one. It's okay. I'm more interested in the story anyway. I'm actually pretty mad about that. I'm steamed. You mean to tell me that I had to choose, that I literally had a 1 in 3 shot of getting it right, and I had no hints other than, oh, you'll know when it works. Come on. Can't be serious. That's so dumb. So dumb. Ah. Okay. Well, whatever. I can't save scum that. Can I? Yeah, I guess I should have just given him a cup of frickin' ginger. We'd have to start all the way back at the beginning. No, fine. I hope I get one more chance to get it right, because that is so stupid. So, tell me, what happened? She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so there's this girl. Blah, 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 bleepity blah, 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 blah. And that's about it. Hide, oh hide. You never change, do you? Oh, both of you are going to judge me for being honest now? What is phrase necklace supposed to be? I don't know, maybe it looks like it could be like a shell or something. I'm not really sure. Don't worry, Hyde. I'm on your side. It was harsh, but sometimes people just need it spelled out for them. Even though you could have said it a little bit more gently, I don't know if she really would have listened. You know? Dude, honesty is good and all, but, you know, try not to be a dick. I mean, what was the quote? Honesty without compassion is brutality, I believe. There maybe could have been a more compassionate way to say that, but sometimes people just need to hear the truth. Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. Ugh. Not you too. I was a bit surprised, though. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. You have the same hair and facial hair as Gala in high school. Damn! High school Jazzy kind of a baddie? You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe of this place has seeped into me. I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly good magic. Judging from the reaction I received today. You may be right, but there are better ways to say what you have in mind. High school Jazzy could get it. Anyway, I've gotta go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. Hi. Why are you staring at me like that? You don't say high school, you can get. Well, this is under the assumption that I would also be in high school. Excuse me. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure we were in high school at the same time. We're about the same age. So, you know. I get how that would sound really weird out of context, though. Nothing. What'd you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? This the you found Misty from Pokemon was hot thing? What? I was just bored. That's the surest way to make you come out. Seriously? I thought the story from Freya was enough. To fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was something, indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yes? Why? Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. Every boy found Misty hot because they were young at the time. Oh, and now that we're older and like we're actually adults, we just see Misty as a kid because Misty was a kid. I'm assuming that's where you're going with it. It's late, anyway. I need to get back. Huh? Alright, Valkyr. Thanks for the evening. The pleasure was mine. Bye. What? He just... Hi, you dick! You call this guy over after his shift and then just leave? What was that? You know him better than I do, Mr. Gala. Care for another drink to end the day? Huh. Sure. Oh, what? I don't get to... Oh, come on. Give me one more chance to serve the right drink. For all I know, he's gonna, like... And kind of regret who Lord and Ashford... I bet you anything, like, now that we failed... quote unquote failed to get the right drink, to guess the right drink. Now, I kind of wonder, did did it maybe mean by you'll know when you have it as like we would know, like we would get like some kind of feedback of like, oh, this is the werewolf remedy drink, or maybe something like that. I don't know. Yeah, either way, I'm like worried that something's gonna happen to Gala now because we got the wrong drink. So stupid. Gala is going the way of Blythe. Oh no. Atlantic countries plead for landsfolk to send help instead of trash. Oh. Opinion, who watches The Watchmen in Seattle? The Watchmen are in Seattle? Cats are the best creature on Earth. Research has proven. Yeah, that's fair. That's valid. Welcome. Oh. Welcome. No, I'm not gonna do a spacey voice. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Ah, the usual Earthling linguistics problem. We will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit. Do you want to order anything, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please, pardon us. Well, I guess sci-fi is out the window too then, huh? What do you recommend? Oh my god. You guys see that? It's doing the bottom thing. Yeah, I actually, yes. This is already my favorite character. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. Yeah, they're doing the little finger thing. What do you mean? It is all right. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Ah. Hi there. I missed you. Welcome. Anything? Anything. But we have cinnamon now. Let's do a Mexican hot chocolate then. We don't have peppers. Or yeah, cayenne, but cinnamon. Kinda close enough. Kinda look like they have turrets in there. Yes, they do! Both are just guns. Little mini derringers. Cinnamon milk chocolate. Milk chocolate? Have you never heard of hot chocolate? Alright. So, ear, head, ear, IBs. How do I get the horns in there though, you know? Looks so dumb. So dumb. Oh my god, it looks so bad. Okay, here you go. Your drink is ready, sir. I hope it is to your liking. Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this. What? What? Yes? Oh, nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Yes. Why did you put your finger in the drink? That is a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Who's fucking dog? Oh, yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Using a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon? It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick. You mean a straw? Yes! We wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly, you can drink without it. Yes, the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered. And it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw? The same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes a higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes. I see. Hold on, let him cook. Oh, you want to drink things through your fingers too? Not gonna lie, that'd be kind of dope. And some kind of weird finger straw. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw. Affirmative! By the way, you said you just arrived. Where'd you come from, sir? Far. It would be too complicated to tell you all of the details. But we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. What kind of mission? Find what the Earthlings call a female. What? Sorry, dude, there is only a specific brand of Earthlings that call women females. And I don't think you want to be one of them. And then? Breed. Okay. So you came from a faraway place to find a date? Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission does not have anything to do with fruits. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. Yeah, English sucks. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Can't argue with that. So, how's the mission so far? Don't call me out like this. Not good. Not good, woo. Did I give this person the woo voice? I don't know. We are using this unique communication application. Nope, can't do it. It's bad. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Although the success rate of breeding is not as high as the interaction. Huh? I'd never heard about... Wait. Are you talking about a dating app? This system used a fire symbol as their sign. Ah yes, even in Fantasy 2020 they've Tinder. What if he drinks through those? What if he drinks through those? Is he kissing themselves? Oh, like do they kiss with their appendages? You are talking about a dating app. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed. This is so weird. I'm like, I can't figure out if I'm like skeeved out by it or if it's really funny. And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. It didn't go well, I assume. Most of them started communication with very big letters on the communication platform, and they said some words that cannot be considered proper. I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad? No, some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear. But some did? Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings. Even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database. And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places? Yes. Sweet! We're a hotspot for aliens. Interesting. And then you're here to meet someone? Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time. You're right about that. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is actually... Hang on. Are you their date? Please tell me you're their date. Evening. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Pretty sure that's just coffee and milk. Oh, look at Bark. Ah, yeah, coffee, milk, milk. Coffee, milk, milk. Alright. For latte art, I find myself quite inspired by her for some strange reason. Come on, gotta get the teeth. Okay. Yeah. It's grumpy, just like her. Your order is ready, miss. Thank you. How is it? Good. Glad you like it. And are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please, enjoy your time. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Excuse us? Yes? Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm not waiting for anyone. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc, just like you. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But your name is Uruk High 69. Oh my god. Uruk High 69? I mean, good on you for the Lord of the Rings reference, I guess. Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So, you have not answered our question. Are you Uruk-hai 69? No. My name is Myrtle, and I never use Uruk-hai 69 anywhere. Oh. You really are not her. Really, it's really not starting off on the right foot, dude. You just, hey, you're an orc and a woman. Are you this exact person that I'm looking? And especially since it seems like, you know, orcs are kind of like a little bit put upon racially. You were just making all the wrong moves, dude. Of course I'm not. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Or go to a club or something. I mean, I guess Earthling customs are strange. I don't know. But maybe I'm being unkind to him. I don't know. It's not that I want to be mean to them. I want them to succeed because I love them and I want them to find happiness and breed, I guess. But you know, I want them to get a date, and they're just saying all the wrong things. Or go to a club or something. But we do not have any friends on Earth. There it is again. It's so cute. Oh my god. How is a sentient spacesuit the cutest thing in this fucking game? Hey, when he said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up until now, they're not from this planet. That's a sly 1 star. That's really a ooh. There, how's that? Ugh. Oh god, I can't believe I just did that. Whew, okay. I'm watching for that clip thing to update. Anyway. Man. Pardon us for interrupting, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting. Like this club about space exploration. Oh no, honey. They call themselves Trekkies. Oh my god. So Star Trek exists? Wait, so that means Star Trek and Lord of the Rings both exist in this universe. There is no fucking way that Lord of the Rings went over well in a fantasy world where all of the races in question currently exist. Anyway, okay, that's enough of that. Forget everything I just said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. You can't clip it? Ah! Haha. Well, I guess, you know, if you ever end up with another 1,000 channel points, you know what you can make me do. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. Currently sitting on Senkai. Oh god. She read it, according to the application. Did she reply? No. Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. We are pretty objective people, but somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before? Many times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed? The most complicated strategies, in fact. Your kind never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. This butch orc here really knows about dating. I mean, makes sense. She's kind of hot. I bet she can get it. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. Oh, please don't go. You have a very nice place, owner. Please, just call me Valkyr. Thank you for your time, Valkyr. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Sure. It's called norm, by the way. The breeding norms. Although you can use strategy as a keyword. We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off. Take care on your way. I didn't want them to leave. I really didn't. What an interesting get. That is the best character in this game. Whoa, boy, what the hell was that? And then here comes Freya. Oh, hi there, Freya. What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Laika the dog? A date from a dating app. I should have been here. What does the date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Star, don't just say it aloud like that. Why didn't they remove the astronaut's suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common. But it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. What do you mean? They might be an alien. Alien? Like Englishman in New York alien or alien alien? Alien. Outer space? Probably. Or other dimensions. I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow. Life is never boring here. And that's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's it going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing. No, your fucking manicures, I don't know. With capital T and W. It's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it? What do you mean? I mean, honestly, I get it. If I was like working on a draft for something and somebody was like, "Oh, can I read it?" I'd be putting a gun to their head. I'd be like, "Get the fuck away from me." Can I read the draft you've written so far? No. Please don't. Why? It's not good enough. Yes, exactly. I don't want people to ask me to read their drafts or to read my drafts. I want to wait until like I feel even a little bit confident in like sharing my drafts. It's the same with like if I'm working on a drawing. I've noticed that when you're drawing around other people, whether or not you're in public, whether or not, everybody wants to look over your shoulder. Everybody wants to see what you're working at. Everyone wants to see what you're drawing. And like, no. It's gonna look like crap before I actually make it look good. Can you give me a minute? You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. You're right. I actually have a prepared printout of the draft. So you were planning to show it all along. I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill. I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. Alright. Let me get it out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback. I will. Now, will you hand it over? It's okay, Freya. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. Oh my god, am I actually gonna sit here and read your novel? Okay, cool. How was it? Let me read it at my own pace, okay? What's wrong? Is it bad? The main character... Oh my, is the main character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Oh, is it you? Are you writing the story about you? Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example? You? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait. Oh, I think somebody's coming. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. Oh, okay, that squelching is a lot less uncomfortable now that I see how freaking pretty you are. Oh my god. She got the blue hair and the fins and the glasses and the cute little arm sleeves. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I've cooled down. I want to know everything about you. I want to talk to you all day. I love your tentacles. They're adorable. Here, please. And yes, Frickies. What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding? I'll order right away. No need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like, as long as we have the ingredients. If that's the case, do you know masala chai? Ooh, tea with spices. Yes. I'd like to order a masala chai then, please. Can I make a masala chai? Okay, this... Shia Denny? Oh, you were way too late on that one. I'll chalk it up to stream delay. So wait, if it's no milk. Well, I guess when I did tea, ginger, and cinnamon, was it ginger or cinnamon first? Or did they just throw honey in there for some reason? I did tea, cinnamon, ginger. I only have one more try. I think. I'm close. Is this... I mean, you can just tell me, Jesse. Is this it right here? Is it tea, ginger, cinnamon? Okay. I guess. Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Now this makes me wonder, like, how, if the order matters, and you were just supposed to get, I guess, we had to just throw attempts at it to get the stupid Fury remedy. Oh my god. I miss Valhalla. This drink making system pisses me off. Here you go, it's your freaking chai. Oh. Yeah, from the looks of it, I think so. Let's give it a taste. This is it bad, miss? Oh no, it's really good. It just brought back some memories. I hope they're good ones. Oh, they certainly are. They certainly are. Huh? Yeah, I don't know. The game doesn't really tell you that. Like, I don't know how I was supposed to know that by getting the right order and combination with experimentation that I would actually, like, unlock different drinks. Like the... Sorry, Bear, I'm way too mad to be scared by that right now. I just, like... I don't know, dude. I don't know. I feel like the game wanted you to fail until you figure it out. Yeah, exactly. Like, it requires multiple playthroughs. I'm just expected to fuck it up the first time until, like, I eventually guess around and figure it out. You heard me see it pop up in chat? Wow. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fair. I probably, like, made a noise or something. Either way, yeah, it's like the game is just, yeah, I really did. The game is expecting you to screw up and to get it wrong and to have to play it over again by the time that you've guessed around enough that you've figured out how the mechanics work. That is really frustrating game design. But whatever. We'll get through it, and hopefully we'll make the right choices from now on, I guess. Now we understand how it works, so make less mistakes. Artificial longevity of a game. Yeah. Kinda got me there. Where are we? The main character. The main character feels very you. Ah! I called it! She is basing the main character off herself. You bet. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? Who doesn't have self-inserts in everything that they write? Shit. Okay, but look, I may do self-inserts, but I make them actually interesting, flawed people. I don't believe in Mary Sue's, okay? I'm not like the person that wrote that weird magic story. Thank you, sir. I know you actually read my writing, so I believe you on that. Actually, sometimes some might argue that I focus a little bit too much on the flaws of my characters. Either way, it sounds so narcissistic. Yeah, kind of does. Don't worry about it. They won't notice unless they know me personally. Okay, so you admit that it's narcissistic. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. That's fair. That's fair. I can agree with that. If you say so. Sorry. Hmm? Oh, you're so cute. Did you say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. She is such a sweet bed. Short stories for the newspaper. Or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She is so small. Her energy is so small. She's wonderful. She needs to be protected. She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading a draft for it. Hey! You would love to, 10 out of 10 would go on a very slow burn romance with her, learning every little bit of her. Oh! I bet it would be wonderful to have a slow burn with someone like her. Wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book, if I finished it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard. I'm a writer, and even I can't use complex words like complex, like you conjure, like you just did. A lot of people said my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Pardon me. My name is Aqua. 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 Aqua, you're such a little cutie. Hi, Aqua. I'm Freya. And then there's you, Freya. And the barista here is Valkyr. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. So, yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. Oh, dude! I feel like I know you. This is such a recognizable archetype. Cute, shy, game developer, brainy. Oh my god, wait. That is like actually just my type. No wonder I'm obsessing over her. Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know? Miko? Yes, yes. Yes. It is Miko. Thanks. You said you can't write. Our research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my... I forgot you were a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. What do you mean offend? Honey, stop looking at us like that. You have done nothing wrong. Pat, 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 pat. No one could ever do wrong by you. Come on, you don't have to worry so much about everything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes? You said you were a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. Dude, yes! I'm so glad you were not a stereotype. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oops. Sorry, I got a bit too excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that. Oh, Fab. My name is Myrtle. Oh, what do you do on the project? I'm one of the technical artists. Ah, no wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further. But could I ask for your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh, yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Bureaucracy. Pardon us for that. Of course, should have expected that. I don't have my card up with me right now, but, we can swap email addresses if you want. Just give her your number, dude. Sure. Here's my email. Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice. They never do. They never do. Why? Because some games tell their story in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. And FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. The type of game you see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first to say I'm weird. I'm not like other girls. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. That's true. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of the players are not gamers. They're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for too long. Or at least, that's what I think. Shut up! Ramble! Ramble on! Ramble so much! Good point. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I played those types of games thanks to the people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look of an artsy hipster, you know? Nailed it. So, you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course it wouldn't bother me at all. Should we go now? Sure. Thank you so much, Valkyr. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care anyway, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. Oh, the squelching! God, I'm not gonna get used to that. I bet she can't wear shoes, so you know. So, yes. That was a nice talk. But you haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet. And I could see you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kinda good. Seriously? Sorry. That's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes from you? Yes, representation for the Flippy Flappies. I like their spread of, like, fantasy and sci-fi races so far. Yes. Really? You're mysterious. That much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I recognized the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short. And I will be really honest about it. Ew. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay. Let's start at the beginning. That's fair. I don't really want to hear the full thing. Oh, this drink making system though, dude. Oh my god. Ah! Just had some water, I really needed that. Research found that most Fury sedative on the markets are not safe. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. What? Profile Morris Lester from slum to glam. Weird. Okay, hang on. I'm not ready for you, Freya. I don't want to save, okay? I'm really mad about getting screwed by the... Okay, hang on. I am gonna take a little break. It's close to break time anyway, so it's probably for the best that we do that. And I want to calm myself down a little bit because I'm fumed about... Are we not gonna resume this game next Monday? I'll leave that up to you guys. I don't know. If it's like close to being finished by the time we end the stream today, maybe we will actually get all the way through it. But because you still want Sonic Murder Mystery. Oh my god. Maybe we will do Sonic Murder Mystery. I don't know. Either way, thank you guys so much for being here, if you are still here, and I hope you have a very nice break. We'll see you in a little bit, and I will rest my voice. I will go rage about how much this game annoys me, and then we'll come back after I've had some gummies, and we'll see you in a bit. Ciao, but not really. What? And welcome back. Hello again, everybody. Yo. Alrighty, are we ready to give this game one more shot? Could be very fun. You know, we'll see how far we get. Alrighty. Yeah, I forgot to drink water. Hang on. Are you ready to give it half a shot? Yeah, we'll finish out the stream doing it and see if we want to come back to it. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I'm done once I finish reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh man. Oh, the sloshing! The squelching! Oh, Aqua! Fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Valkyr. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Portal here? So far it's only me and Valkyr. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come here and meet you now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions our team sent today. Follow up directly. I mean, no, you want to talk to her because you think she's pretty and strong and like she could carry you off into the sunset and make a pretty bride of you. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Okay, so I'm so sorry, game, but is something going to happen if I get the order wrong of tea, lemon, and cinnamon? Is it going to be that if unless I get it exactly as she asks for, is the drink going to be wrong and she's going to shoot me in the stomach on sight and watch me bleed to death for hours? I know I said I would come back less salty, but I guess I'm not. Anyway. Yes, well, I don't want to get shot in the stomach with a hollow point, so yeah, here you go. Russian tea. Well, it's exactly as she asked for, so I'm hoping that's what you wanted. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? I don't know why. Oh, you know? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. Makes sense. American cheese, for example. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spent too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? They use Russian-grown ingredients. Does Russia grow cinnamon or ginger? You're really going at that, huh? Are you done? Would you like another? Is this girl's pretty thirsty. Wow. She drinks like a fish, yeah, don't she? Don't she? Wow. Anyway, I've been here since you left last night. Blub blub blub. Huh? Finish drinking first, Aqua. Whose nails are pretty? Oh, Aqua's nails? I missed them. I didn't see them. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh, that'd be crazy. Why? Oh no. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Valkyr. No, I live here. I slept on the floor last night. I slept only 2 hours, and then oh yeah, I can see. I slept only 2 hours, and then I poured myself a triple shot espresso and inhaled it. No, I don't mean I drank it really fast. I mean I slipped it straight up my nose. I snorted that shit, and I let it like roll around in my sinuses for a while before I swallowed the rest. That's how you really get the caffeine in you. I don't sleep. I don't need to sleep anymore. I have seen things that no mortal should ever really see. And I don't mean mortal as in person who has a limited lifespan. I mean, in this perspective, I guess Hyde would be considered a mortal too, because Hyde shouldn't see the kind of shit that I saw when I went coffee brain. I don't take breaks. Please make sure you get enough rest. No! Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Of course. Why would you ever think otherwise? Of course. I take such good care of myself. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Because, judging from your accent, she has an accent? You're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa, so you're full-fledged oceanic? I mean, look at her, dude. Born and raised in the sea. Why'd you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. Moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for our people. Especially the females. 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 Okay. to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know. Maybe she lives in one of the Great Lakes. Yep, she could be a freshwater fish person. But my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Actually, it would have been really funny if she was a freshwater fish person and her name was Aqua. Because I guess like Aqua has like oceanic implications. I don't know. I didn't really have much logic behind that one. This game is kind of like making my brain turn fuzzy. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I'm getting brain rot from this game. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? Yeah, Aqua. Yeah, I mean Aqua literally just means water. Like it doesn't mean like ocean water specifically or fresh water. So it's like I don't know. Don't read into what I just said too much, please. Please pretend I didn't say anything. They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. We're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. What does that mean? My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Okay, that's fair. Clutches of children. Whoa! That's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy! How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, I assume. What do you mean you assume? Okay, fine. Whatever. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco, near our parents' house. He's the good kid, and I'm the rebel. So working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway.
of STMJ, please.
What the fuck was even in this? What were the ingredients that... I was so caught up in trying to figure out the pronunciation of it that I don't even remember what he was asking for. What was it, like coffee, milk, ginger, egg, or something? That can't be right. Oh. Taking time. Stash juice. Milk, ginger, honey? No coffee. Okay. Thanks for looking out for me, guys. You're good. You guys are the real heroes. You're helping me get through this. Here's your STMJ, sir.
Ah, the smell. Brings back so many memories.
Wait a minute. I just... Oh, we could have just done this. Dang it. I'm dumb. Okay, we're fine.
It's quite difficult to find a place with a proper STMJ here in the States. I've traveled so many places. None of them got it right. We are the first one to manage it.
Lance watching me like, why is this woman playing this game? To be honest, I don't have any better ideas. ADHD brains get this strong, or at least average. Yeah. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, there's 30 minutes left. I don't have anything better on the queue for the moment. And, you know how it is. You know.
We're the first one to manage it. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something?
Sure, ask away.
What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays?
Excuse me?
Aren't you college students?
No, we're not.
I see. What? Yeah.
That man didn't scoot, he flash stepped. He blinked. He's got... This man's got teleportation powers. Anyway, it's not... I don't know if I can say I can straight up hate it, but I definitely have a very complicated relationship with this game all of a sudden. The mechanics about the drink making, it's kind of frustrating, but, something that I can possibly get through. What's going on with that car? I know. And also, I don't like Freya. So it's... Anyway, I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself and just continue a little bit later. But yeah, Aqua's a mood. Hang on a minute here. Base mechanics of the game being figured out. It's really frustrating. Yeah, exactly. What was the Sonic Murder Mystery game even called? I could queue that up for next Monday at least. Or I could do Yogg-Sothoth's Yard. You guys don't even know what that is. Just something I've been looking at. The death of Sonic. The Hedgehog. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. There we go. Oh yeah, it's free. And it's very small. My connection can probably handle me downloading that real quick. Anyway.
I see.
Ah!
May I ask how old you are?
But yeah, even she's surprised because this man just went Ultra Instinct for a moment. you just he zapped himself through space and time.
Ask how old you are.
You're being creepy, old man. I don't really think he's. I don't know. He's like edging towards creepy from the very edge of innocent. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. That's a little rude.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy.
He's yeah. He's like he's being kind of. He's being maybe a little weird, like a little very friendly. But everybody else has been able to just like interact freely with. Yeah, he's just a Midwestern dad. Like he's being totally innocent right now. But like everybody else has been able to talk to them because I guess they have pretty privilege. I don't know.
I didn't mean to be creepy.
Hey, Valkyr.
I just...
Who is this pervy old man? Dude, you just met this guy.
I want to...
I have no idea. It's his first time here.
I want to be able to understand young people.
Yeah, like, dude, this guy's done nothing wrong. Oh, hey, Georgie. Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie.
What's up?
There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. No, he's not! No, he's not! He has done nothing wrong.
Where? You mean him?
Yes, but not so loud.
This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. He has to meet me, so I told him to come here.
Oh. Yeah, now you feel bad, don't you? I bet you feel real bad. I kind of clocked him as probably Rachel's dad from the start, too, because, like, I don't know. It just seemed to make sense. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old... Dude! He's not a pervy old man! No wonder she ran away from home.
Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Valkyr. Please, call me Hendry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. Sorry about that.
Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong?
Yes.
And you're Rachel Florencia's father?
Yes.
Furlong? Florencia? Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Are you, like, still accusing this man of being a creepy?
Laurencia was my late wife's maiden name.
Oh, yeah! Let's say it with me, guys. I bet you feel bad! Bet you feel bad. I'm sorry.
Rachel chose it for a stage name. Freya.
Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. Ugh. Jeez.
Anyway, what was it you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. The night when he drove her home. Was she hanging out with shady people?
Well,
I think one of them was a bit shady.
Hey, I heard that. Yeah, you shady bitch.
What?
I'm not a criminal.
You could be.
I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Valkyr and Freya here. She wasn't in any danger.
Are you sure?
What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright?
It's just that I feel she's getting more and more distant.
Not good. You know what, dude? You know what? No, I just, you know, I hate to cut us off last minute, but like, But like, I I feel like the air is a little tense around this game, and I'm all salty and stuff. So let's Oh, I don't recognize this artist. This is new music. I I don't know. I could I could start the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, but I don't know how long it's gonna take, or how long. I don't know how long we'll be able to get into it. And also, if it turns out to be bad, I'm just gonna like eat my hat. I'm just gonna like turn my beret into spaghetti and slurp it all up in one bite. Then again, I mean, could be good. Yeah, I'll eat my beret. I don't want to have to eat my beret. No beret spaghetti. Says the story's around 2 hours and 20 minutes. Then we wouldn't be able to get through a whole stream with it, even. I guess I could always, like, queue up another visual novel for next Monday and then just, like, do some really weird stuff. Man, I don't know. I wanted to like Coffee Talk so bad. But it just kept pissing me off. Streaming usually adds another 30 minutes to a game. That is true. You know, even if it's somebody other than me, there's a lot of time set aside for like goofing off and pageantry and stuff. But yes, Coffee Talk had a good base, great art style, interesting world, and then yeah, I'm just not a fan of writing. The writing was really tough, especially the dialogue and especially the characters. I mean, we got some amusing content out of it at least. You guys got to watch me go completely insane, which I'm sure is entertaining in its own right. I mean, I've heard a few of you guys tell me that you want me to play rage games for some reason. Yeah. I didn't like the main character, the perspective character, and then Freya is really annoying. It's kind of like I'm glad I at least made it entertaining, and yes, you got an ooh woo out of it. But yeah, like, I don't know, it was it's like there was a bit of a trap that they fell into of making a character an asshole under the excuse of trying to make them really sassy. I'm gonna change this over to just chatting. We don't have much time left anyway. We'll just hang out. That's cool with you guys. I don't know if you're hiding over there still there, but you know, we're chilling now. If you want to talk about what's going on with you. I know I shouldn't call out people who are looking. I'm sorry. You can stay hidden if you want. I know that's kind of your thing. I'm just it's so yeah, I get the idea that there was intended to be some kind of banter, especially between Freya and the main character. Of like, you know, they've known each other a long time. She's a regular there. They like to goof off and poke fun at each other, but everything they do is like really I don't know, all their commentary was super biting towards each other. And it always felt like the banter was just like saying stuff that's straight up mean to each other. And then yeah, Freya like tries to be kind of sassy, but it's just like kind of a proby asshole instead. I don't know. We got some entertainment out of the game. It was interesting. It was pretty good. I really wanted to like it. But there's sometimes, you know, there's like you just get a feeling from the very first moment that you touch a game or a piece of media or anything like that. Sometimes you just get this feeling in the back of your head that like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. And of course, usually because you don't want to judge a book by its cover and you want to be a gracious consumer, you don't immediately follow that instinct and just like ignore whatever that piece of content is. And then you just sit there through it, and then you watch that feeling that you had turn out to be right. And then you're like, damn, I wish I could get all that time back that I just spent. I don't know, I'm just being salty. I'm being real salty. So, yeah, I think it's a little bit late in the day to actually play The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, but we'll definitely do that next Monday. We could, I don't know, we could crack open Signalis for a while. Just like do that, maybe go a little bit late. I don't know, what are you guys feeling? The thing that I picked didn't work out, so, you know. Yeah. Signalis is great. We did just get through like a boss encounter, so we were like moving on to a new area, I think. I don't remember. It's just like so close to end time, but I guess we can go a little bit late. Maybe this will cheer me up. This will put me in a better mood. Don't remember. Honestly, it's either this or I just like read you guys a story, actually. That's kind of like the other possibility. I'm gonna do the thing that you do with people. Give you one or the other. Do you want a story or do you want Signalis? Choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo. Story? Story? Anybody else for story? I mean, you know, Mondays are kind of like for storytelling anyway. They're for reading, so it would just make sense. I see nobody else wants to weigh in here. Yeah. More search and rescue. Oh, that, you know, I could get down with that. Okay, you know what? All right, Signalis can wait. We've got all the time in the world to do Signalis. We've got 2 days coming up this week for Signalis. We, however, don't always get too many chances for me to read to you guys. Okay, let's switch up our music real quick. Ha. And I just gotta lower my voice a little bit. Here we go. Now let's
go ahead and see where we left off here. Oh, that's the wrong story. God damn it. Search and rescue officer. Okay. Missing kids. Do you guys remember which story we had left off on? I think I see which one it might be. I just want to make sure with you guys. You read 3? Well, we maybe read 3 in this very part, but we definitely read a lot more than just 3 stories, or 3 entries. Huh? Oh, goodness. My F4 key is my toggle for crying, and so when I Alt F4 to Signalis, it did that. It does that every time. It's kind of funny. Okay. So we had one that was... Right, there was the kid who completely disappeared and then reappeared somewhere else up on a slope where he just never could have climbed, and he had died of exposure, but he didn't have a single scratch on him. Oh yes. Get nice and snuggly. Alright, well I think this is the next one that we're on, so I'm going to... Yes, okay, this one is the new one. So... This is our next search and rescue officer story. One of my first jobs as a trainee was a search op for a 4-year-old that had gotten separated from his mom. This was one of those cases where we knew we were going to find him because the dogs were on a strong scent trail, and we saw clear signs that he was in the area. We ended up finding him in a berry patch about half a mile from where he'd last been seen. Kid wasn't even aware that he'd wandered that far. One of the vets brought him back, which I was glad for because I'm not really good with kids, and I find it hard to talk to them and keep them company. As my trainer and I headed back, she decides to take me on a detour to show me one of the hot spots where we tend to find missing people. It's a natural dip in the land near a popular trail, and people usually move downhill because it's easier. We hike out there, it's a few miles away, and we get in there about an hour or so. As we're walking around the area, she's pointing out places she's found people in the past. I see something in the distance. Now, this area we're in is about 8 miles from the parking area, though there's back roads you can take to get closer if you don't want to hike that far. But we're on state-protected land, which means there can't be any kind of commercial or residential development out here. Most you'll ever see is a fire tower or a makeshift shelter that homeless people think they can get away with building. But I can see from here that whatever this thing is has straight edges. If there's one thing you learn clearly and quickly, it's that nature hardly ever makes straight lines. I point it out, but she doesn't say anything. She just hangs back and lets me wander over and check it out. I get within 20 feet of it, and the hair on the back of my neck stands up. It's a staircase. In the middle of the fucking woods. In the proper context, it would literally be the most benign thing ever. It's just a normal staircase with a beige carpet and about 10 steps tall. But instead of a house, where it obviously should be, it's out here in the middle of the woods. The sides aren't carpeted, obviously, and I can see the wood it's made of. It's almost like a video game glitch. where the house has just failed to load completely and the stairs are the only thing visible. I stand there, and it's like my brain is working overtime to try and make sense of what I'm seeing. My trainer comes and stands next to me, and she just stands there casually, looking at it as if it's the least interesting thing in the world. I ask her what the fuck this thing is doing here, and she just chuckles. Get used to it, rookie. You're gonna see a lot of them. I start to move closer, but she grabs my arm. Hard. I wouldn't do that, she says. Her voice is casual, but her grip is tight. And I just stand there looking at her. You're gonna see them all the time, but don't go near them. Don't touch them. Don't go up them. Just ignore them. I start to ask her about it, but something in the way she's looking at me tells me that it's best if I don't. We end up moving on, and the subject doesn't come up again for the rest of my training. She was right, though. I'd say about every fifth call I go on, I end up running across a set of stairs. Sometimes they're relatively close to the path, maybe 2 or 3 miles. Sometimes they're 20, 30 miles out, literally in the middle of nowhere, but sometimes it looks like they've been out there for miles. All different kinds, all different sizes. The biggest I ever saw looked like they came out of a turn-of-the-century mansion. They were at least 10 feet wide, with steps leading up to 15 or 20 feet. I tried talking about it with people, but they just gave me the same response my trainer did. It's normal. Don't worry about it. They're not a big deal, but don't get too close to them or go up them. When trainees ask me about it now, I give them the same response. I don't really know what else to tell them. I'm really hoping someday I get a better answer, but it hasn't happened yet. Water. Hydration check, everyone. This is another one that was less spooky and more sad. A young man went missing in late winter, when realistically no one should be going out that far into the trails. We close a lot of them, but some remain open year-round unless there's a shitload of snow. We didn't opt for him, but we had about 6 feet of snow on the ground. It was an unusually heavily snow year. And we knew it wasn't likely we'd find him until spring when the thaw came. Sure enough, when the thaw came, a hiker reported a body a little ways off the main trail. We found him at the base of a tree in a pile of melted snow. I knew right away what had happened, and it scared the living shit out of me. Most of you who ski or snowboard or spend any amount of time on a mountain will probably have guessed too. When snow falls, it doesn't collect as thick in the area beneath the branches. It happens most with fir trees, because they have a sort of closed umbrella shape. So what you end up with is a space around the base of the tree that's filled with a mixture of loose, powdery snow and branches. They're called tree wells, and they're not immediately obvious if you don't know what you're looking for. We put up signs in the Welcome Center, big ones, letting people know how dangerous they are, but every year that we get an unusual amount of snow, at least one person doesn't read them or doesn't take the warning seriously. And we find out about it in the spring. My best guess is that this young man was hiking and got tired, or maybe a cramp from walking in the deep snow. He went to go sit at the base of the tree, not knowing there was a tree well, and fell in. He got stuck with his feet up, and the surrounding snow caved in around him. Unable to free himself, he suffocated. It's called snow immersion suffocation, and it doesn't happen except in really deep snow. But if you get stuck in a weird position, like this guy did, even 6 feet of snow can be lethal. What scared me most is imagining just how much he might have struggled. Upside down in the freezing cold. He didn't die quickly. The snow must have formed a dense, heavy pile on top of him, and it would have been literally impossible to get out. As it got harder to breathe, he would have known what was happening. I can't even imagine what he was thinking in his last moments.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be, like,
Supernatural spooky for that to be absolutely terrifying. It makes me really scared to be actually around mountains during the snow, because I can get pretty claustrophobic sometimes, and the idea of being buried in snow after an avalanche, for example, sounds like an actual nightmare. Especially when you have no idea if you'll ever even be saved. In any case, I'm gonna finish out this one here, since we've got one entry left, and then we'll go ahead and call it a night. A lot of my less outdoorsy friends want to know if I've ever seen the Goat Man while I've been out on calls. Unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, I've never had anything quite like that happen. I guess the closest was the whole black-eyed man thing, but I didn't see anything. However, there was one call where I had something kind of similar happen, but I'm not sure I'm willing to chalk it up to the Goat Man. We'd gotten a report of an older woman had fainted along one of the trails and needed assistance getting back down to the main area. We hike up to where she's at, and her husband is just beside himself. He runs, well, more jogs to us, and tells us that he was a little ways off the trail looking at something when his wife starts screaming at him. He runs back to her, and she's passed out on the trail. We get her on a backboard, and as we're getting her down to the welcome center, she comes to and starts screaming again. I calm her down and ask her what happens. I can't remember verbatim what she said, but essentially what happened was this. She'd been waiting for her husband when she started hearing this really strange sound. She said it sounded sort of like a cat, but it was off somehow, and she couldn't figure out why. She went a little ahead to try and hear it better, and it sounded like it was coming closer. She said the closer it got, the more uneasy she was, until she finally figured out what was wrong. I do remember this part, because it was just so weird that I couldn't forget it if I tried. It wasn't a cat. It was a man saying the word meow over and over. Just meow, 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 meow. But it wasn't a man. It couldn't have been, because I've never heard a man make his voice buzz like that. I thought my hearing aid was going out, but it wasn't. I adjusted it, and it still sounded all buzzy. It was awful. He was coming closer, but I couldn't see him, and the closer he got, the more scared I was, and the last thing I remember was a shape coming out of the trees. I guess that's when I fainted. Now, obviously, I'm a little perplexed as to why a guy would be out in the fucking woods going meow, 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 meow at people. So, once we get down the mountain, I tell my superior that I'm gonna go search the area to see if I can find anything. He gives the go-ahead, and I grab a radio and hike back to where she fainted. I don't see anyone, so I keep going about a mile more, and when I head off to go back to the trail, to see if I can figure out where she saw him coming from. It's almost sunset by this point, and I don't have any desire to be out at night alone, so I just sort of write it off and make a mental note to check it out tomorrow. But as I'm headed back, I start to hear something in the distance. I stop, and I call out for anyone in the immediate area to identify themselves. The sound didn't come closer or get louder, but it almost sounded exactly like a man saying, meow, 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 in this really odd monotone. As comical as it makes it sound, it was almost like that guy on South Park with the electrolarynx, Ned. I go off the trail in the direction I think it's coming from, but I never seem to get any closer. It's almost like it's coming from all directions. Eventually, it just sort of fades out, and I ended up going back to the Welcome Center. I didn't get any further reports after like that, and even though I went back to that area, I never heard that exact sound again. I suppose it could have been some stupid kid out there fucking with people, but even I have to admit, it was weird. So, this kind of turned into a massive wall of text, and for that, I apologize. I wanted to get to the stories my friend told me, and he does have some good ones, so I'll post those tomorrow evening. I also have a few more of my own I think you guys will like. I'm sorry to keep you all in suspense again. Hopefully the stories here make up for it and help you get through the next 24 hours until I can post again. Edit. Since it seems like all of you would like to hear more, tomorrow I'll write up as many stories as I can and do a massive post. I'll include my friends' stories, and I'll see if I can't get a hold of a few more people who might have interesting things to talk about. I wasn't sure how people felt about huge walls of text, but if you're okay with it, I'll post lots more stories. I am okay with it because I'm reading them aloud to a group of very nice viewers. So, that one, yeah, at the end, was really creepy. Well, hey, thank you guys for being here for the whole night, and thank you for putting up with the turbulent situation that we ended up having with our game Coffee Talk. And thank you for being so patient with me backing out at the very last moment because, oh my god, I can't stand it. One of the few stories that actually makes the Goatman scary. Yeah, there is. I do have another Goatman story saved that actually I really like. Or maybe it's just the way that I read it that made it very creepy. In any case, it's been a very nice stream, even though it's been very chaotic. Thank you guys, as always, for being here. I'm a little tired, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys have a rest while I have one of my own. Please, as always, be well to yourself and others until I see you next. And I eagerly look forward to seeing all of you guys in the next one. Have a great evening. Ciao, ciao.